Boom! Shikalaka.
Hey,
Chargers!
I'm Emily.
I'm Ella.
And I'm Lauren.
And welcome back to Let's Get Chatty.
So today we're going to be talking a lot about unpopular opinions and pet peeves, but also what we're going to be looking forward to for the rest of the school year. So my first unpopular opinion is that even if you're extremely talented at something, you still need to put in the work. And Ella can speak on this a lot because...
Yeah, I played 9 years of lacrosse, and it finally had an outcome since I'm committed now, but it takes a lot of work to do. Like, I was gone most of my summers playing lacrosse, and it's like practice every single day.
You still need the passion even because you're extremely talented at it. You just need the passion
You
and
still
everything.
need to practice, put in the work to
Yeah,
grow.
exactly.
My next unpopular opinion, which I think is really relevant to now, especially because we're all doing registration stuff, I think that it's normal not to know what's next, and I think that there's a lot of pressure, especially on high schoolers and teenagers, to know exactly how your life is going to be planned out and have everything in order, but it's completely fine not to.
I fully agree, because also a lot of people's minds change, and for the most part, you know what you want to do, you have an idea, but sometimes it will never follow through, or it's so easy to change those things, even once you are in college and you've decided on something, that's so easy to change.
Yeah.
Changing your major, or even if you have an idea of how your life is going to look right now, it could completely change in the future, and you could go into something completely different.
Yeah.
So I think just focusing on where you are now and what you want to pursue as of now, and take the classes that you want to take, and surround yourself with the people that you want to be with, I think it's just important to just live life.
Yeah, and keeping your options open, because you never know.
You never know
what you'll find passion in. I also feel like school pressures it a lot to feel like you need to know exactly what you're doing by the end of high school, which I feel like is not the case at all, because
some people don't even want to go to college their first year.
Yeah.
They want to take a gap year. They want to
there's so much time to think,
and there is a ton of
and you
options.
can always just join college whenever you want. So.
Yep.
Yeah. And I think they also offer a lot of different opportunities,
now, especially.
I learned about all the opportunities with internships that people can
Yeah.
I didn't know.
I didn't know about that.
I didn't know
either.
about that
That's
either.
crazy. At the Career Hub, go do that.
Yeah,
At the
go
career
talk to the
hub.
lady. She'd help you a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of people have gotten internships.
I've talked to a lot of people that want to go into nursing, that are going into nursing
I've seen so many
internships.
that are going into Lockheed Martin.
I know, it's really interesting. More in tech also is really interesting because it's just getting a start on
your life.
Yeah, I admire the people that know exactly what they want to do and can go and pursue it.
100%.
But yeah, I mean, I just think it's normal not to know exactly what's coming next, because I know where, I have an idea of what I want to do, but I'm still not sure about how to
make it possible.
Yeah.
And what all you need to have done before. It's a long process.
Yeah, and Career Hub is a really good resource.
Yeah,
it is.
So go ask her all those questions that you have. I do actually have a question.
I do too.
I have a lot of registration questions that I need to do. Senior year is coming up. Scary.
Oof. My first unpopular opinion is that social media does more good than it does harm, because I feel like a lot of not even just younger generation, but companies and businesses use social media as a place to market their businesses.
Yeah,
and
communicate with others.
Yeah, and that's how we communicate as teenagers.
Well, that's how we that's how everyone knows the theme of games.
All
that stuff at
informational.
Chatfield.
And we've talked on this before in one of our other podcasts, so go check it out on Chatty Matters. But I mean, I obviously really do agree with you. I mean, we're in a class promoting social media, and I think that the more opportunities there are to use it for good, the less it's used for bad. So, I don't know, for me it helps communicate with everybody around me, and
Yeah, I also think that social media reaches a lot of different audiences, and it's a way for people to get heard and spread awareness to other things like charities and I don't know, other little things that you might be doing that you need to raise awareness for.
Yeah.
And I think social media is in the business of connecting. I think the world wouldn't be what it is today without having people be able to talk to everybody all over the world, being able to share their own experiences, and it can be used for bad. Like, that is true. Like, they have, like...
But there's so many learning things to it, too, I feel like, because, like, learning about different cultures and stuff, like, when we're all, like, posting on TikTok, like, you can see, like, people from all over the world and, like, how they live.
I mean, I think for us especially, we use social media to just talk to everybody.
Yeah.
I mean,
and it's,
like
like,
that's how we
informational.
communicate.
That's what we talk about. Like, TikToks, like, I don't, that's...
I mean, there are some points where I think we could have been a lot better off if it wasn't introduced, but, like, since it was introduced, I think that it's done a lot of good.
I fully agree. There's so two sides to this, and I'm on, like, both. Like, I'm on the fence.
Yeah.
My second unpopular opinion is that tea is better than coffee.
No.
I think that just because of, like, I don't know, I feel like it makes you feel, like, cleaner. Like, coffee...
Agree.
I don't know. I feel like, okay, coffee has the caffeine, but tea can also have the caffeine. It's better for you.
Coffee
and it tastes better. It tastes so much better. It's more...
It tastes like water.
Yeah, exactly. It is water. That's...
No, coffee is so much better.
No,
It tastes like hot,
bitter.
flavored water. It's not good.
What do you think chocolate milk is? Hot.
Coffee just has so many good flavors, like caramel.
It's so bitter.
Vanilla.
And it makes your stomach hurt.
No, you can make it not bitter. You can make it not bitter.
Coffee makes everyone's stomach hurt, and you can't disagree with that.
Yeah, but it's worth it.
Not really. You can get the same
it doesn't make
benefits from tea.
Sure.
Just healthier.
That one, I don't know, girl.
It's okay. That one's a controversial one, so it's okay.
A common unpopular opinion is staying in is better than going out. I honestly disagree with this very much because I like to hang out with my friends all the time. And when I have free time on the weekends or I have breaks or it's summer, I like to go out every single night. So
I would disagree only because I feel like it's nice to have those days where you can just, like, refresh, have a self-refresh, self-reset, and it's kind of just, like, time to yourself that you, like, I feel like need. Everyone needs, like, time alone.
I think I'm, like, on both sides. Like, I love going out with my friends, like, at any point that I can, but also it's important to, like, recognize your priorities, and if you need to stay in and do your homework, or if you're not feeling good and you need to stay in to get better. I think that, FOMO is an issue.
Oh, FOMO is such a big issue, but...
It's, like...
For the better,
it's
like, to better yourself... Sometimes you just need that.
You just have to miss out, and you need to stay home if that's spending time with your family, and if that's feeling better, or if that's, I don't know, if you miss a lot of school.
Sometimes that's always, like, the, like, funnest times. Like, you can have, like, a great time. Like, sometimes when I have, like, Sunday resets, like, I'll just, like, watch Gossip Girl, and it's just, like, the best day ever. It's just, like, so refreshing.
That's why I go out on Friday and Saturday, and then my day is by myself on Sunday.
Yeah, I do that, too. Sometimes I spend Friday nights at home. Friday nights are chill, because, like, you're just, like, went to school.
Well, our friend group, like, watches movies and stuff. Like,
there's also, like, those nights where you can just, like, stay in with your friends and, like, not do anything too, like, much. Yeah.
Gals. Another unpopular opinion I have is Snapchat, like, ruins our generation. Well, Gen Z.
I agree with that completely.
Just because, like, you used to, like, our parents, or most parents, communicate through messages, and we communicate through pictures.
Well, I just think it's stupid. Like, now we just, like, snap each other pictures of
like, a wall, or, like,
I know, it just...
the car dashboard. Like, I don't really care. It's, like, a waste of my time. But we've normalized it so much. And
we think, like...
well, that's what I communicate with. Like,
that's what all of us communicate with. And it kind of contradicts what we said before, that social media does more harm than good. But this one, like, Snapchat, especially for teenagers, I think is time-consuming.
Yes,
I think it's a lot of wasted energy spent on an app where you send pictures of the wall.
And I also would argue that, like, most of the social media platforms that we're all on are, like, all the same. Like, they have the same concept at the end of the day. Like, you're posting pictures, posting videos of music.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, that's all you're doing.
But I feel like a lot of them, like, Snapchat doesn't have anything for anybody, like, no business platforms, nothing. Like, TikTok has a lot of that. Instagram has a lot of that.
Yeah.
And I think we in social media are on Instagram and TikTok the most.
Yeah, and I also feel like Instagram, TikTok, like, you can also communicate to people through those, like, platforms.
Exactly.
Like, Snapchat is literally so unnecessary.
And we have messages. I just think it's an unnecessary app that wastes so much of our time.
Yeah, and we've totally normalized it to, like, go up to a person and be like, hey, what's your Snap? Instead of, like, hey, like, what's your number? Yeah.
And it's just, like, best friends lists, and I don't know, like,
it causes, like, issues. It causes drama. Like, the whole, like, you can see other people's locations. Like, it's kind of, like, weird. That is kind of weird.
That is kind of creepy.
Like, you can see anyone's locations. Like,
I know, it's weird.
On, like, all on a map.
I mean, nonetheless, it is communication, but we have messages, we have all of these other platforms that we could be, like, spending a lot. I mean, not all of that energy. We put a lot of energy into Snapchat.
Yeah, no, we
like,
do.
Like, snapping people back constantly.
Streaks.
I don't know. I think Snapchat has been, like, something that's incredibly normalized. And just, when you think about it, it's weird.
Okay, one of my biggest pet peeves, in the school, is when people walk slow or on the wrong side, or they stay in the middle of the hall, or you're by the stairs. Like please move. Like, I can't walk. You walk the whole hallway. If people would just walk a little motion faster, we'd get to places we'd be. Like, I should get to socialize my 4 minutes out of my 5 in between the.
Yeah, no, I
in
will
between
fully
our
agree
breaks.
with that. Well, because
I
also,
have to leave after 2 minutes of talking to my friends. Sorry,
Well, also because we can't have our phones in class now, so people spend their passing periods on their phones, so they are literally scrolling on TikTok and, like, walking.
As they're walking,
and
they're
walking
like
2 miles per hour on the wrong side of the hallway. You're getting hit. People are getting body slammed, and then they're turning around. They're like, "Why'd you just do that?" But, like, you're walking on the wrong side of the road. I mean, the hallway, like, literally the road. Walk on the right side of the road.
It feels like I'm walking 1 mile per hour, 0.2 miles per hour, because you guys just come on. You're just gonna walk a little faster, and I'd be happy with my life.
Ella is extremely
or when they, like,
I'm
congregate in the
extremely
halls, especially during, like, lunch periods, they'll congregate in the halls a lot, like, on the upstairs. They, like, just, like, sit in big groups of people and block half the hallway.
Well,
like,
guys,
if you're gonna stand there, go in the comments.
Yeah, go in the comments, because the stairs, like, just don't go by the stairs, because people can't get around you, and then it's our fault if we can't get around you. And it's just not okay. So
I've just been tardy to the back of D hall too many times.
Yeah, no, like, I'm late to every single class because people are just, like, stood there, and I have to, like,
well, I've had to stop going to the comments because I can't get to class on time. So
yeah, like,
so, guys, moral of the story.
Walk.
The second one, pet peeve relating to school, is people not dressing up for Spirit Days. You guys, it's almost more embarrassing if you don't.
Like, that's like an unpopular opinion. Like, it's embarrassing if you don't dress up than rather than you do.
100%. And we have, like, Wish Week coming up, prom, homecoming. We do Spirit Week.
Like, you only do it once in your lifetime. Like, you're only doing it throughout your younger ages, and you're gonna wish, like, one day when you're at a business job that you can wish to dress up like pajama day.
I get in middle school when no one dressed up, but that's completely different in high school. Everyone dresses up. You're the odd one out.
If you're not
dressed up.
Yeah.
It's so much fun. My favorite is anything but a backpack day. I think that is the
funniest day ever. It's so fun.
One year somebody brought a kayak. Did you see that? It was so fun.
Did you see someone that brought, like, the hospital bed?
Yes!
You can bring, like,
actually insane. And even if you're just literally bringing a suitcase.
No, people are so creative. That's what's funny. Like, somebody brought a microwave. Like,
convertible, like,
one of those, like, cars that you, like, the little cars.
I brought a scooter.
A scooter?
Yeah.
That reminds me. Wheels Day.
Wheels Day.
They're
so
just
creative.
Kidding. That's for Wheels Day.
Bro, I wiped out on Wheels Day. I was going up from the Commons into, like, C Hall on that ramp. I lost control of my scooter. I just face planted. I, like, skinned my knees on the tile.
No, that day was, like, a warm day too, but it was, like, mid-September.
It was
so we were, like, all
fun.
in, like, shorts.
I loved that day. Wheels Day and anything but a backpack day are my two favorites.
All right, yeah, I would agree with that. But, like, also, like, I'm gonna add another pet peeve to that, like, if you're not dressing up. Also, if you're not participating in, like, football games, if you're not cheering or assemblies or if you're not cheering, then what's the point of you being there?
This year especially, we have been so quiet.
So slacking off.
We just step up, please.
Because, like, it's not
if you
gonna
see
harm
something on
you.
that whiteboard, you say it.
It's not gonna harm you. We're just all
No.
having fun. We're all saying the same thing. Like
it makes us all look connected and
that's
united.
yeah,
and it
like
makes,
that's
like,
what brings us
it
together.
makes us look a lot bigger.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, and like more like involved.
Mm-hmm.
I would agree.
This one is kind of steering away from it, but group work where you do all of the work.
Yes.
That's another one of my pet peeves. Like when you get put in a group, and even if you're with like 3 people and you're literally carrying everybody, it is so frustrating.
or you're like a big group and there's always just that one person that just doesn't do anything, and it's like you had one job.
It's so frustrating, and they get all the credit for it.
Yeah.
So guys, this is your sign. If you're not doing anything in your group projects, please
Step
do
it up.
Please do it.
Step it up, because it's not only your grade that you're affecting everybody else's. So
And everybody else.
Like I get sometimes I get sometimes your teachers choose the groups for you, but it's mostly you choose the groups for yourself. And
yeah,
so
I feel like now choosing your groups for yourself. So choose wisely.
if you want your friends to still like you by the end of the project, do it.
All right. Now we have some pet peeves.
Revolving like outside of school.
Outside social like friends and stuff. One of ours that we came to the conclusion of is that when people are always late, it is so frustrating.
It's like, why can't you plan your plans 5 minutes earlier so that you can make it there on time? You know,
I know.
or like leave 5 minutes earlier. Plan your timing better.
Plan it all better.
Because then you're just like waiting there.
You're waiting there, and it makes you seem
And it
like
doesn't
you're not
only affect you
interested,
again.
but, like, yeah, 100%.
Like it affects everyone else's.
It affects everybody else's plans.
A feature.
What's up, Chargers?
Show your project that you're working on.
Instagram,
Photo.
camera, Snapchatty, and TikTokity.
Okay, what is that for, Nick?
The social media posters that are.
It's gonna be at the electives fair,
Yep, the electives.
so come
Come check them out.
Bye.
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 You guys are awesome.
Bye.
Hey.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Second one that we all came to a conclusion of is when people are talking over you. The like constant like interrupting. I get like when we're in a conversation and it's really like riveting and but
You're having that debrief and
debris.
And then everyone has to like pitch in a side. But if you're like consistently trying to say something and just someone keeps cutting you off,
and making it all about themselves and cutting them out, like that's one of my pet peeves is that when you
So
can't,
annoying.
when you're having a conversation, it just becomes
like it feels like you don't have a voice, and it's like, what was the point of me even trying?
well, sometimes
Exactly.
I do that.
I do it.
I think
I think we're all guilty of
bit.
it.
The last one we have is canceling plans last minute. Because, like, if you make a plan with someone, go through with it instead of going, because you'll always get caught, like, making other plans, and I've learned this the hard way.
I've learned this the hard way too.
I think we all have. It's been
I've
like.
also been like a product of people canceling on me and then doing other things.
Oh, I have
Yeah.
too. We've all been victims of doing it all, and it's
But we-
so frustrating.
It's so frustrating, and I think I think
just
it's
like the truth. Just like, I actually have something else to do.
Whatever plan you make first, just go through
just
with
stick
it.
with it.
Yeah.
And if something else comes up, at least be honest and at least communicate what's happening so
Yeah.
that people just don't get left hanging.
I feel like
this
we're
happened to me.
Yeah, I
a
feel like we're
lot.
to the maturity point where we can tell each other, like, hey,
Hey,
like, I
I
actually have
something
something,
going
something else came up, like,
It just like looks from the other side that you're not interested, that you don't want to follow through, that they don't
and
want
it
to hang out
seems
with
like
you.
so
and I think
bad.
it becomes a way bigger deal than it should, but I think for sure it's something that I need
just,
to
like,
work on,
frustrating.
and I think a lot of people need to work on. So
Yeah.
that's what we have for friends. For the rest of school, we have a lot of things
We're very
coming up.
excited.
We're getting through the worst part. We're getting through the worst part.
Yes.
Nothing to look forward to.
Nothing to look forward to, but then we have spring break, and then we also have Wish Week coming up.
Oh, we have Wish Week, then spring break, then prom.
and
then
Wish
summer.
Week, yes, and then
And
summer
spring.
break, of course. But for Wish Week,
Week's
we
coming
have
up
so much planned for Wish Week.
We've a lot of things.
After Wish Week, I
planned.
feel like school goes by so
Yeah,
fast.
like that is the one thing. Like you can look forward to Wish Week, and then after that, everything
everything
is
is
just a
just-
breeze.
We're getting through the parts of winter where it's just
It's like treacherous. Like you feel like it's never
because
ending.
in fall semester we have football. I have gymnastics. Like there's
I
just
flag football,
Mhm.
cross country.
and it's so warm outside. Like first semester is so much fun. You get
So
to like the
much fun.
beginning of second semester and it looks like there's nothing to do, but in reality, like once Wish Week comes and we all are together and we're all dressing up and we're all raising money for Hunter And
It's gonna be so fun.
I
gonna be so much fun.
love that assembly. It's
Me too.
so much
Oh,
much
the
fun.
assembly is the best part of Wish Week, in my opinion.
And
I love assembly.
We have so many surprises at the assemblies for Hunter, and like we just
yeah.
have so much
It's gonna
planned and
be-
activities. Like that whole week is just like a
Good.
week. Like you have something to look forward to every day.
Exactly. And dress up, you guys.
Yes, dress up.
Please.
That's like the best part. Like,
know.
what? Who can come to school in like a, I don't even know, tacky tourist?
And this is for Hunter, so
This is
come
all
on,
for
do
Hunter. And for juniors and seniors, we have prom.
it. It will be our first prom this year. And
It'll
we're
be our
really
first
excited.
prom, and
Yes.
I'm really excited. And
Maybe we can make a prom podcast. Who knows?
Who knows?
Yeah.
Stay tuned.
But I don't know. We have a lot to look forward to. But even freshmen and sophomores, like spring break is coming up, and
Freshmen and sophomores might also be going to prom. Who knows? They might have dates.
maybe
They
They might have
could.
friends. You don't know. But plan the fun, long, pretty dresses. I'm so
I'm so
excited to
excited.
try like a pretty.
I'm so excited.
Like-
I get my prom dress this week.
I
like
know.
hopefully,
long
like,
dresses.
I'm so excited.
And it's been
so
fun like shopping with like friends. Like I don't know if you guys have gone to like prom dress stores yet and like tried on dresses. It's so fun. And like
I
but
know it's
so expensive.
so expensive.
But you can find cheap dresses that are so cute.
Yeah, you can. Yeah.
Like there's
100%.
I've actually seen really cute dresses on Amazon, I won't lie.
Mm.
Like I've seen the cutest dresses on Amazon. Like
I know
there's-
I'm really excited to go to prom, and I'm also really excited for spring break. But then we have the SAT.
I'm so excited for spring break.
Mhm.
Yeah, juniors have the SAT, which goes.
But-
But we'll get through it. It's about
Life
4
moves
hours
on.
of our life,
Yep.
and then we're good.
And then we're good.
And hopefully we get a good score. We'll have to do
Hopefully,
it
we're
again.
gonna go to every single one of the boot camps. You guys.
Yes,
Yep,
we're
every
gonna
one.
study.
Every
We're
single
going
one.
to practice SAT on Friday.
Yep. For
Yep.
Valentine's on
Valentine's Day.
But it's fine because we don't have any dates.
Yes. Which is sometimes the better option.
the best way to go,
Sometimes
guys,
it's
I'm
the best
saying.
way to go. Just to be alone and happy
Just
and
be
have
with the
fun.
gals.
Yep.
Galentine's.
Alright, well, we do have a lot to look forward to. Stay tuned into Chatty Matters for all the rest of our podcasts. All the
Leave.
stuff we have on Chatty Matters in order for you guys to.
We have
Get
so many like
involved.
articles
Mhm.
and stuff too. And make sure you're checking the Instagram and TikTok and
Stay tuned.
Snapchat
Chargers.
for all the information. That's all for today, Chargers. Keep on charging.